Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Real Spiritual Clarity. My name is Richard, and let's get started. Please listen, love, and forgive. Let's listen, love, and forgive. Please dot all your I's and cross all your T's. I hope everybody's doing well today, and let's see what Spirit has for us. And I'm in another location, so first card out is the Emperor. Wow, nice start. Yeah, Divine Masculine is trying to come into his own right now. He's trying to listen to Spirit, trying to get himself stabilized, and come in as a boss. You know, he's been coming in as pages lately, so it looks like Spirit is really working with him to get him to a better state of mind. He can come in and be the person he needs to be for himself as well as for the Divine Feminine. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. Beautiful start. Give us another good card, Spirit. Next card out is, wow, the Sun. Yeah, Divine Masculine knows that he wants Divine Feminine. He wants this relationship, and he knows that he's been doing a lot of procrastinating and not doing what he's supposed to. But you know what? He knows he wants everything with Divine Feminine. He wants the whole 9 yards. And Spirit is working with him right now to get him to that place where he can become stable and become that proper person for himself as well as for her. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. Okay? And thank you, Spirit, for the next clear and concise message. And, all right. Next card out is, yep, that is the Knight of Cups. He's going to come rushing in with that love, because nobody else will do. Even if he had multiple options, the only option he wants is his Divine Feminine. And he's held back so long that he's bursting at the seams to come in and tell her how much he loves her and cares for her and wants her. Okay? Yep. Card out is Justice. Yeah, because you know what, Spirit is like, you took so long, you know what, now I'm going to light a fire under you, because it's time for you to make a move towards her. It's time for you to give her justice and yourself also. Okay? And he knows that he's feeling that regret, that sorrow, and that grief because he's taken so long. And it's time for him to move, and move quickly towards her. Okay? And the final card out is, yep, because he's had so much regret. You know? Yeah. That's why this Ten of Swords is here. Because he has taken so long, and he's procrastinated, and he's wasted so much time. And at this point, Spirit is lighting a fire under it to get him moving, because he knows that it's time for him to make his way back to his Divine Feminine and start that life that they're meant to have. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment so you know when I'm on here. And now we're going to see what Divine Masculine has to say and what he wants to say to Divine Feminine. I'm going to be using this. That was the Gilded Tarot, by the way. And I'm going to be using the Love Oracle Heart-Shaped Fortune Teller cards. Okay? And first card out is, I don't know who I am anymore. Wow. Yeah. Because you know what? Since he's been on this journey, he has really, his mind has been really going through everything, going through a lot. Spirit has put him through his paces. And he has been changing. You know, he's going through that transformation because he wants his Divine Feminine. He wants to step away from all those things that no longer serve him. He wants to come in and he wants to know who he is. He wants to be his authentic self with himself as well as with his Divine Feminine. Okay? Next card out is, I wish to be like you. You know what? He wants to be himself, but he's saying he wished to be like her, because you know what, she has opened his mind to become a better person. Okay? And previous to that, he was probably a pretty bad person. But since he's been with his divine feminine, since he encountered her, he has been wanting to become a better person. And that is the journey he's been on, to better himself as well as be a better person for her when he comes back to her. Okay? And the next card out is I have to let you go to find I had to let you go to find myself. Yeah. That's why the separation was there, because you know what? In order for them to grow, divine masculine and divine feminine, they had to go into that separation so that their journeys separately could help them to grow to the people that they needed to be for themselves before they could come into union with their counterpart. Okay? Next card out is drugs and alcohol. He could have had addictions, addicted to some type of drug, addicted to alcohol, or a combination of both. Could have been in rehab. But you know what? She opened his eyes to, change his ways from that stuff. So a lot of these divine masculines could be in counseling right now. They could be in rehab. This could have been a lot of holdup. Okay? Because when he comes back, he wants to be the better person for himself as well as for her. Okay? Next card out is I wish I could be fully honest with you. Okay? He's going to be. This is a problem. This is something that he had to learn how to do. Because he wasn't honest with himself. He could never be honest with anyone else before he could be honest with himself. But he was always in the mask. Always the lies, always the deceit. But you know what? Since he has been going through this transformation, this journey, he's changing his ways from those lies. He wants to become an honest person and be honest with divine feminine as well as himself. Okay? Next card out is I can't express myself. Yeah. He always had a problem, coming, as a loving person. I think this is because in his life, he never ever encountered it. His parents weren't loving. When he was in a karmic relationship, that wasn't loving. He never encountered this, so he didn't even know how to react when she was nice to him and she was loving to him. That's why he ran, because he didn't understand what was going on. Okay. And next card out is please like, subscribe, share, and comment so you know when I'm on here. I don't know where to start. Yeah. Well, he didn't know where to start. He knows where to start now because Spirit has taken him through his paces and he sees the signs and synchronicities. And plus he's probably gotten tarot readings and, just the different things he's been through, all of the journey, all the lessons. He knows now what he needs to do to get himself to the place where he needs to be. Okay? The better person for himself, and then come back and be that loving person for his divine feminine. Okay? Next card out is don't put up with my BS. Yeah. You know what? This is like a tactic where he is trying to push divine feminine away. But you know what? Everybody has to go through the lessons. And she didn't put up with his BS. That's why she's not going to let him come back and just be that old person that he was previous to that. He has to go through these lessons so he can become that better person for himself as well as for her, because she's not going to put up with his BS. Okay, next card out is people don't believe in me. You know what? You have to believe in yourself. You have to do self-care and self-love before you can love someone else or care for someone else. So it's not based on someone else believing in you. It's based on you believing in yourself. Okay? Next card out is I long for your kiss. This is something that we love to do. The kissing thing was no joke between us. I mean, it was like the stars, the moon, the rockets, and all that stuff. It was something that really, really, oh my God. Anyway, next card out is why can't I tell you the truth? There's a theme. Because you have to be truthful with yourself first. You have to stop lying to yourself. You have to stop denying. You have to stop, being that Seven of Swords. And you got to be more like the Ace of Swords. You know, you got to come in with the truth. You can't come in with that deceits and lies, because that's not going to work anymore. Divine Feminine is not going to put up with you like that. Next card out is emotions overwhelm me. Yeah. Most of these divine masculines, like I said, they never saw emotions. Their parents never displayed that between themselves. They never showed the kids that. You know, so he had no idea how to even react to these emotions that he was feeling from Divine Feminine. Okay? Next card out is I wish I could understand you. Yeah, that's why you have to go through the journey. Because you have to understand yourself first. And believe me, when you guys come back together, you will totally understand, because you will have gone through the journey and Spirit will have opened your eyes to things that you never thought were even possible. Okay? You will understand fully when you guys come back into union. Okay? Next card out is I can't come to you now. No, because you know what? You're still going through. You're still being transformed. You're still going through that journey. Okay? Believe me, it's divine timing. When the time is right, Spirit is going to reunite these couples into union. Okay? Time is coming. But you know what? Some of them is still, it's like that unbaked cake that I always talk about. You know, if you put the batter and everything together and you set the oven for 400, it says 400 for 1 hour. If you put that cake in there and you try to take it out in a half an hour, all you're going to have is a soupy mess. But if you leave it in there for that hour and then you pull it out and you stick that toothpick in there, I guarantee you it's going to come out dry and the cake will be ready. And the final card that we have is I'm afraid to lose you. You know what? Like I said, Divine Masculine, he's afraid. He's going through all of these fear-based situations right now because he's going through that lesson. Okay? He had to learn the lesson that he had put on to Divine Feminine. Okay? He left her. He made her feel like horrible. He made her afraid. He has to go through the same things that he put her through, because Spirit is waking him up. Spirit is letting him see that the things you did to her were not the proper things. That's why some people did it to him, and now he's waking up to the fact that, you know what, I did the wrong thing. I have to get myself together. I have to come back and I have to be that emperor for her. I have to be that proper person. I have to get out of that 8 of Swords, okay? Actually, the 10 of Swords. I have to get out of that, okay? Actually, sorry, the 9 of Swords. Okay, yes, to stop having those sleepless nights, stop having those nightmares. Because right now, he's going through that judgment, okay? But you know what? He's going to come out with the sun. Because unfortunately, you have to go through the bad parts in order to come to the good parts. Okay? I want to thank everybody for coming today. I want to thank Spirit for letting us see, hear, and feel the things we need to in this reading. I love all you guys. Have a great day. Bye.